Okay, let's move on to the last one of this episode.
Hell yeah. All right.
Waiting for the kid.
Man,
Chicago, the Windy City.
I was listening to Freege today, and they were saying that the Blackhawks already sent, because, they do like player media day and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He hasn't played a game for them yet, and they sent him to media day to represent the Hawks.
I mean, yeah, he's
get money.
One of the single most important assets this franchise has had in forever.
Hands down.
I mean,
I'm already going to say it. He's probably like way bigger than Kane ever was when he landed. Or Taze.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how it goes for the next little bit, right? I mean, if you're a Chicago fan, obviously you look at what happened with those two last time. You go, they were on friggin' ELCs and dominating and winning cups, right? And I mean, is that going to happen here? I'm going to say no.
No, but
because this team is still pretty awful.
Bingo.
Actually, I was going to say but there's no but. This team's still awful.
This team is awful. They have Jason Dickinson, and Jason Dickinson's been bounced around from every team like a basketball.
I mean, Lucas Reichel, sure. I like watching Lucas Reichel. Don't get me wrong. Taylor Hall, okay, sure. At this point in his career, yeah. I mean, it's better than putting Nick Foligno with Bedard, but that's not going to change the projection of your season.
Let me just tell you.
Tell me.
Ryan Donato.
Yeah.
Breakout year ahead.
Okay, get out of here.
He's going to shatter all of his expectations.
No.
I mean, how can you not? You're playing next to Hall and Bedard. That's probably the best opportunity this guy's ever seen.
Yeah, that absolutely is. Zaitsev, I hate watching him. I don't mind Connor Murphy. Seth Jones, I actually don't mind Seth Jones either. I think that he gets a lot of hate because he's paid way too much. But I actually think he's an adequate top 4 defenseman. But your $10 million guy being an adequate top 4 defenseman means you probably suck.
Yeah, and I mean, Seth Jones just hasn't been the Seth Jones ever since the injury. Like, it's just, an unfortunate reality of a lot of defensemen is they get big money and then they get hurt because they play the tough minutes.
Right.
They play the minutes that earn them the money, and then eventually they can't because they got hurt doing it.
Totally.
And yeah, he's a useful and very teachable player, a very equipped player to teach, I should say.
Right.
But I don't know if that's going to offset everything.
Totally fair.
I think that it's still an incredibly shaky group. I have nothing good to say about the goaltending.
Dude, we were talking, again, with goalies. Are they disposable? I think so. However, running Mrazek and Soderblom is an awful idea.
Yeah, like goalies are disposable, but are they useless? No.
Which, by the way, hey, my goalies out there, I mean no offense when I say that you're disposable. I am a goalie, and when I say it, it makes me want to cry. But it's just the trend I see in the NHL right now.
Halfback's my favorite position, and they're totally useless in the NFL right now. So it's just the way games evolve. Don't take it personally. I'm sure in another 10 years you'll be the most important player again.
Sure. Exactly. I mean, yeah, putting Nick Foligno, Jason Dickinson, and Corey Perry on a line together is like, what are we doing here?
That's tough. Just giving Corey Perry a roster spot is tough. If it wasn't the Hawks, I would be mortified and shocked, but it is what it is. To be fair, I watched this team last night.
Yeah.
They played the Wild.
Yep.
Pretty good game.
It was a good game.
It was the most entertained I've been for most of preseason.
For a preseason game, yeah.
That one
was
team.
good. The Colorado Vegas last night was good too.
I missed that one.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Okay, hell yeah.
I mean, you got them at 79 points, last in the division. I got them a lot worse than that. I got them at 65 points. Not dead last, but pretty close, which they should want. Keep stocking up those high picks. Just because you got Bedard doesn't mean the job's done. Anyways,
no,
doesn't matter. Are you a Chicago fan? Are you a Chicago hater? Are you a Canadian? Are you an American? It doesn't matter. You should probably be watching this team just to watch Connor Bedard.
Yep.
But that's about all you're watching for.
Oh, 100%. And this team's going to be absolutely god-awful. I probably did them a little bit more of a service than I should, giving them 79 points. But I just really wanted to drive home how absolute bum cheeks Arizona is. Like
35
points.
I love it.
Chicago is going to be interesting to watch regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy the style of hockey they're playing right now. It's very
Sure.
different than the style of hockey they played when they had the Taves and Kane era.
Yeah.
It's actually really entertaining. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
able to square off and control a lot of the zones.
Right.
Like they're basically cutting the ice in half immediately
Yeah.
and then playing from there, which
Yeah.
is a pretty interesting style to play when you have so many inexperienced players.
For sure.
But if you can get them gelled into it really quickly and make that your locker room mantra, then you're going to have a great time moving forward.
Yeah.